Hello Aquarius, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Welcome to this video. So we have the Ten of Cups. That's an amazing way to start this reading. You could have found someone, or you could be thinking about this kind of long-term fulfillment, long-term connection, long-term emotional connection with someone. And you could also be in a place where you're feeling very emotionally fulfilled and happy, like you're really good with where you're at. You could be practicing like some self-restraint in a certain area of your life and trying to see things from a higher perspective. You could be, with the world in reverse, you could just be kind of like wanting to stay where you're at and to almost like hunker down, which makes sense with the pandemic. Like you don't want to travel much right now and you're just very content with your surroundings, which is awesome. There could be something that was kind of heavy for you, that's kind of weighing heavy on your thoughts, and it could be interesting. There's something that you're really thinking of going towards right now, and it seems like it's very far away, it seems like it's very in the distance, but it's almost like you know how to get there, and you know what you could do to get there. So you're having a lot of thoughts about some kind of future goal that is like, it's going to take a lot, it's kind of far away, but your sights are set on it nonetheless. You could be feeling a little bit, almost like, I'm surprised the Hermit hasn't came up. You could be in a little bit of like a Hermit energy right now with the Five of Coins reverse and the World reverse. Like you might not really wanting to mingle too much. There could be something that you're really focusing on that's really personal to you and doesn't have anything to do with anyone else. So it looks like you're not really seeking advice right now. Or you're not really seeking anything from anyone else. It's kind of like this goal that you want to get to, this place that you want to be at, is what you're putting your energy towards. But, which is beautiful, at the same time, you're still really appreciating the place, the space that you're in right now. Yeah, it's like, I think you're kind of focused on letting go of the past, letting go of some things that were weighing on you. With this Ten of Wands reversed, to clarify the Ten of Cups, it's like for a while you were really burdened perhaps by your own actions or perhaps by the actions of others, and it's like now you're deciding to shift away from that, to not focus on that, and to move into this place of emotional fulfillment, of happiness and contentment, rather than like stressing about this and carrying this burden of worry and whatever this may be. Something about like your actions or the actions of others was really a burden to you. But I'm glad to see you're moving out of that. You could have really gained a lot of wisdom about something like that you wanted to do. You could be learning about something, like you could be kind of an apprentice and you're really gaining your skills, honing your skills. Could also be someone here who you meet or who seems kind of unattainable to you. They could have seemed unattainable to you in the past, something like this. Or just this is someone new who kind of comes into your life and offers you this cup of love. We got the Knight of Cups. So this is someone who usually kind of sweeps you off your feet. And it might seem like, with this card here, it might seem like it's a little bit too good to be true. So be cautious about that and don't let it affect this contentment that you're feeling. But yeah, this is someone who has some kind of love and appreciation for you, and they want to express that to you. They want to show that to you. So, this is Law of Attraction deck. If you're unfamiliar with that, it's a lot about your thoughts and what you manifest through your thoughts and your energy, through visualization and things of this sort. So, in every moment you are broadcasting a very specific vibrational signal that is instantly being understood and answered. And immediately your present and future circumstances begin changing in response to the signal you're projecting. The entire universe right now is being affected by what you are offering. I am a vibrational transmitter and receiver. So I think if you are the one, if you're this Knight of Cups here, and you have this love to offer, like this passion for life, or for what it is that you want to do, or for this other person, it affects you and everyone around you if you're in a place of more loving, giving energy. And this, yeah. This is, I can gradually change my vibrational frequency. There is no thought that you cannot eventually have, just as there is no place you cannot eventually reach from wherever you are. But you cannot instantly jump to a thought that has a vibrational frequency very different from the thoughts you are usually thinking. Interesting. Yeah, so with change and like with this unattainable place or person that I was saying, or something that seems very far in the distance, it's not that it's so far away that you eventually cannot achieve this or eventually cannot get there. You can, but it's just going to take kind of a shift, and you're not going to get there immediately. You know what I mean? It's going to take devotion, it's going to take attention, it's going to take time. And you're going to have to shift your ideas about this and understand that if you are moving towards this thing that you really want and desire, with each step, just acknowledge, like, I'm getting closer to that, whatever it is, and you'll be on the way. But moving from this Ten of Wands to this Ten of Cups is going to be a transition. It's not going to be something that happens immediately as well. So we have give your relationship a chance. Could be this Knight of Cups, when they initially offer you something or they have something to give, some love to express. Perhaps work on it and consider it. Perhaps give them a chance. We have heart-to-heart conversations. So this could be something that really makes you feel connected, emotionally connected, to honestly discuss your feelings with this person that you're dealing with. And this could kind of be a really good starting grounds to work on your partnership with this person, to have a heart-to-heart conversation about your feelings. But this could also be that with other people, it's still nice to express where you're at emotionally and have honest conversations with everyone in your life, if that makes sense. It doesn't have to just be a romantic partner. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, also give yourself a chance to move into a different place emotionally, mentally, physically, in your life. Be honest with yourself about what it is that you desire, how you honestly feel about different elements of your life. Have an honest conversation with yourself about that and give yourself the chance to move into better things, while still appreciating the place that you're in now, because everyone is constantly evolving. I think I read something that was like, person who gets on the train is not the same person who gets off the train. And that's true. And this is all affected by your thoughts, by your experiences, what you've learned, in the direction that you have and that you want to go. Your perspective. Do you know what I mean? So be honest with yourself. It's important that you're constantly honest with yourself. And let yourself change. Don't judge yourself, because that's going to make you kind of resist this change if you feel like there is some area of your life that you have to change. So you also have chemistry in reverse and let go of control issues in reverse. This says allow the situation to unfold naturally, and this says there's a strong magnetic attraction here, so you might not feel chemistry with this Knight of Cups. This person, you might just be like, I don't feel it. And you could be actually getting really better at, you could be seeing improvement with perhaps some control issues, perhaps some problems with letting things unfold naturally, how this says allow this to unfold naturally. You could be learning to kind of go more with the flow and see where the other person's at. But unfortunately, it looks like there's someone who's interested in you, but you don't feel this chemistry with them. So we have gratitude in reverse. It's important to, I'm talking a lot about like this future goal, this transformation, but it is important to have gratitude for where you're at right now, the different elements of your life, the positive elements of your life that you don't want to change. Be grateful for that at this time. Try to have gratitude for the other person as well. If you do have this heart-to-heart conversation, you know, be grateful that they're being honest with you and taking the time to honestly discuss your feelings. And be grateful for this Knight of Cups and this offer of love, even if you don't feel this chemistry for this person. It's not to say that you have to like hang out with them all the time or whatever, but still be grateful that this person is, like with benediction here, if they offer you something or give something, be grateful for this, you know? Not to the extent where you feel like you necessarily owe them something, that's not what I'm saying, but if someone expresses love to you or shows you love or does something out of compassion for you or out of benediction, it's important to still just be like, you know, that's a very nice thing. Appreciation. But yeah, you could be feeling pretty giving at this time to yourself, to others. Like you have a lot to give, a lot to devote yourself to. But yeah, you could have recognized some things as well in your life that, like some things that you just got used to. Almost like you took it for granted or whatever. You just got used to having this. But once you kind of awaken to the fact, like, you know, I'm very grateful to have these simple things, it really changes a lot if you're honest with yourself about that. So we have Crystal, the angel. This is the angel advice deck, oracle deck. Have faith and hope because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't yet see. So there really is this thing like in the distance, this door that's opening that you're heading towards, that you're going to. You might not even exactly know what this destination is, what this thing is, but it's going to like be emotionally fulfilling for you. It's going to be something that you're very invested in, is what it looks like. Yeah, there's really something like it's far in the distance, like I was saying, but you're heading towards it. So we have Archangel Uriel. Your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. So if you're having issues with anger and unforgiveness, like this resentment from this Ten of Wands, like how I was saying, seems like you could have been worrying for a long time, really burdened by the actions of others or the way that a situation went down, something like this. Your actions combined with the actions of others, and you can like ask this angel to help you with that so that you can move towards a place of being content, of being grateful, of seeing things from a higher perspective, that this was maybe some kind of lesson for you or for the other person. And it does look like you're really healing from a lot right now. So this could be why you're kind of not really wanting to take advice or get involved, just kind of keeping to yourself, it looks like, at least for a little bit. Or at least a little more so than you used to. Because you're trying to like release this resentment from your heart and from your mind. Looks like you're really moving in a positive direction, like you're really moving on from some pain, you're really letting some things go, and with that, you're moving towards this positive thing that you can't yet see, because you're creating space for it. And whatever it is, it could be the Knight of Cups, and this could be a person, like this could be a romantic offer or whatever, but it could also be just something that, like an opportunity that really fulfills you emotionally, that you're really devoted to, if that makes sense. So it could also just be like a situation or something that you get involved in, and it kind of just, you become very involved and devoted to it, if that makes sense. Because it's kind of about being like swept off your feet. So it could be by a person, but it could also be by like situation, a thing that you're just like, yes, this is awesome, I love this. Whatever it is, something strikes your passion. And that helps a lot to move on from like past things, past burdens, because with trying to remove something that you want to let go of, or like even a bad habit or something, you know how they say like replace bad habits with good habits, it's somewhat more difficult to just try to get rid of something than it is to replace it with something else, especially like emotionally, in terms of your mindset, in terms of habits, your life, your emotions. So if you set your emotions on something that's more positive, then that's going to kind of clear space from all of the things that might be having a negative hold on your emotions, if that makes sense to you. So this is messages from your person, the person that you're thinking about right now, that's mainly on your mind, your main object of attraction or person of attention, attraction, affection, your main person of affection. I don't want to per se say object, but you could have this object of affection that is like a dream of yours that you want to accomplish. So we have, you hurt me, I think so highly of you, I'm sorry. So this is over this thing that Archangel Uriel, I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. And this person is saying, I'm sorry. So whatever it is that you're holding on to, like this resentment from this mistreatment or from these actions of others, this person's sorry. Ask your angels to help you to, holding on to anger and resentment is really, it's more detrimental than you think, because in some sense you want to think like, I should be mad, this person did me wrong, whatever. But holding on to that has such an effect on your nervous system and the energy that you come towards other people with in your life that may not even be involved with the situation at all, but you're just carrying around this like anger. So you have to be really careful with what you hold on to. And yes, of course, like, be mad about it, but you don't have to carry it around all day, every day, you know? So we have, I'm struggling right now, from this person. I was being immature. Looks like there's definitely some action on this person's part that was just not right. Is it too late? That's what this person is wondering. This could be them seeing you as this kind of thing in the distance now. That's if you had some kind of falling out or whatever, because it looks like you guys are both mutually hurt by this situation. By like I said, like your person's actions, but your actions as well. Looks like you're both mutually hurt. Yeah, they're wondering if it's too late. Because it could be them who's like this Knight of Cups, and they're like, oh, now this person's so far from me. But I definitely see this as like someone new for a lot of people, or some kind of goal. Could be both. Could depend on which Aquarian is watching this. So thank you. That's all that I have to say to you, Aquarius or Aquarius cross watcher. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you're safe and that your family is safe and healthy, and I hope that you have a good day or night.